Coming up, we finally go on a Cobolt run, and then we go looking around for some ores, only to find Cobolt right next to our base. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Okay, so last time we left off, we were out of Cobolt. So right now, we've got Jake just doing a little bit of calculations. He's got his trusty pencil with him. A few calculations, and then we're off to get some Cobolt. Maybe we should close the door behind us.
Nah, it's fine. There's no one else on this planet, apart from people who went missing, so...
That's true. They may have gone completely savage.
Maybe, but I doubt it.
Right, There's definitely something funky going on with this car, though.
Oh?
Yeah. It's wobbling. There it goes, again. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't. I have the numbers, though.
Alright, you have the numbers. Right. To the Cobolt mine? I hope this is Cobolt still. To the Cobolt mine, he says. As he... Ooh, I wonder, can I go underneath this? Probably. What I really should have is spotlights. There we go. We're going on a little...
Remember to turn the ejectors off.
Yes. We're going on a bit of a journey. Now, it says iron and cobalt mine. So, normally I would have written rock if it was a rock. So I am assuming it is actually a proper mine.
It should be. If it's not, then we'll have to make one.
Yeah, I feel like I remember seeing something where the cobalt was about 15 meters down or 17 meters down. Something like that's ringing a bell. This was a long time ago now that I went off on one of these journeys. I basically scanned most of the area within 6 kilometers or 7 kilometers of the base, and I found a whole bunch of mines and just marked them for later use. But I'm fairly sure there was cobalt near our base. I just don't know where it is.
Might have already mined it, or it was during one of the world reset.
Yes, yeah, it could have been that. Because I thought there was cobalt within about 100 meters of the base, if that. Right. Ooh, could we just check what this rock is? Because, oh no, wait, I probably marked it. I forgot. I forgot that. Oh yeah, I forgot that I would have marked this, and I haven't got any of the other markings on right now.
Well, I mean, we should have an ore detector. Apparently we don't have one on this.
We do. Oh, we did? Oh. Well, 3 kilometers away.
Right, so the goal is getting roughly 6,000 cobalt ingots.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So that we can create roughly 500 metal grid and 20 gravity components.
Well, I think if we could just grab as much as we can.
Because there's a lot of cobalt required in those.
Okay, well, I guess if we can just grab as much as we can, that would be helpful, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm just calculating the ore to material ratio.
Okay. And are you taking this with the assumption of no yield modules?
Yes, I am.
Lovely.
Right. Okay. 4.17 ore equals 1 ingot.
4.17 ore equals 1 ingot. Okay, and you're after 6,000. Should be about 1.5 kilometers away.
We need basically we need to fill one of these containers with cobalt.
Okay.
So A full run of this should be able to get us plenty.
Lovely. Alright, not that far away. About 1.5 clicks. I feel like I've seen this tree 4 times over now.
It's because you have.
I'm not going around in circles.
It's called reusing models.
I'd say I'm not going around in circles, I assure you. Even if I do have my HUD off. Right, over this hill should be somewhere right here. In fact, yep, it is dead ahead. Just checked it.
This is where we collapse into... We ride off a cliff even though you've got spotlights on.
Oh, there is a cliff nearby. I'm fairly sure of it. I'm fairly sure there's a cliff nearby here. There's some rocks. This is the area where it starts to get really... I mean, you can see the mountains ahead of us.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it is starting to get...
No, incoming. Yes, incoming. You've got some difficult terrain ahead.
Yep. Thankfully, we are just about here. The mine, I believe I marked it. Where I've marked it was here. Now let's hope it still exists. This is where it was marked. Right. Iron. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Here's nickel.
They've actually changed the cobalt to nickel.
Oh, that's brilliant. We drive all the way out here and it's goddamn nickel. We've got too much of that.
You have got to be kidding me. Where do we find cobalt then?
Right, I suggest what we do is we go back to base, which is now 6 kilometers away, and then get an ore detector on this thing so that we can go scout for some cobalt.
Yeah. I was just thinking, 2 options we've got. Can you fly 6 kilometers back to base? No. No. Let's drive there.
We'll drive. I can fly 6 kilometers back to base, but I won't be able to find you again.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. If... I was going to say, if you mark exactly where we are, and I will drive in a straight line back to base, and if you want to grab the ore detector stuff, we can meet halfway.
We can meet halfway.
Yeah. So that way we can actually start scouting without...
I will not be able to I will not be able to find you unless I see a light source.
Okay, never mind that. Are you on board?
Stick around here, I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Right.
In that case, I will set up the ore detector here. Because we have some steel plates for it. He says, not sure where the steel plates are anymore. There we go. Ore detector. Right, there was a nice...
I accidentally killed myself, just saying.
Oh dear. There was a powerful ore detector I used to have, the times X amount. I don't know where they're gone. Ah, here we go, times 2. How many detector components could you potentially get? Tell me how many you can pick up.
We have 140.
How many can you pick up in one go?
93, but that's taking up all the space.
Okay, so in that case, could you pick up 50 of them? We'll do a 2 times ore detector. So we'll go 50 of them, 25 computers, 5 motors, and 40 construction components. Can you pick that up?
How much? Can you go through that again, please?
50 detector components, 25 computers. 50. Yep. 25 computers.
25 computers.
5 motors. And 40 construction components. Lovely. Right, I'm building this one then. Oh, you're kidding me. You're gonna love this.
Does it require something else to build?
No, it's just that was giving me the... That was giving it for a large one.
Oh, okay then.
So,
Nothing to add.
so the change on that is 8 detector components, 3 steel plates, 2 construction components, 1 motor, and 1 computer. Why did it give it for me just... It only told me the large one. Fine. Oh, I can't stand on here for some... Why can I not stand on here? Get up, stand on it. There you go.
Right, I've got in my inventory 30 detector components, 60 computers, 5 motors, 50 construction components, 10 interior plate, 4 radio communication components, and 40 small steel tubes.
Okay, so that should be for the antenna as well.
Yeah, may as well, right?
Yeah, might as well. I can stick an antenna on here. Easy. Antenna. Is there a nice small antenna anywhere? Give me a small one, someone, please. Plain antenna. Ooh, plain antenna should do. If that's small. Small ship block, large antenna. I'm just having a look at... I'm just having a look at these. The last thing I want to do is break things.
Then don't break anything.
Yeah, exactly. All detectors up front, by the way. You just want to
Okay.
do anything with that. So,
Oh yeah, it's in here. The antenna doesn't need any sight range, by the way. You could just stick it on the other side of where the ore detector is.
oh, okay then. In that case, the perfect one to go in here is going to be... I found the perfect antenna, by the way. Yep. Looks very simple, very easy. And it just goes... Oh, come on. Oh, it requires a small steel tube. Rubbish. It's the aircraft one. It's so simple. It's tiny. Which means that we could actually stick something else in there as well if we wanted to.
You mean the plane antenna?
Yep, plain antenna.
Right, yeah, no.
No? Alright, in that case, we'll just stick the standard one in. Done. Alright.
So basically, the ore detector will show any ores within range, but without the antenna, it won't broadcast it to us.
Okay, Cobolt, 86 meters away.
That's more like it.
But the nickel never used to exist. Alright, let me drive to the Cobolt, if I can. Are you anywhere around?
I'm currently sitting in the car.
Okay, that's fine. Right, it shows Cobolt to be... about... Right, is this underneath the hill or what? Okay, essentially everything has just moved slightly further away than what it was before.
Yeah, so it will do the closest node. So where we're currently standing is the closest.
Right, here. 25 meters from here, down that way. So if I back the rover up a bit, and you look straight down, if you look straight down where I am, you can see it.
What you got?
Cobolts.
Meters, I've got 22.
I've got 23 meters here. 22.2, 21.8, and down goes Jake. I wish you'd actually make something that...
You can build a staircase later.
I was kind of hoping you'd do a slope so it'd be much easier to actually just run up and down it. You know, like we did with the gold one.
Yeah, but you can build that, later. Just right. I'm at there, so now I'm going to build a slope up.
Okay, great. I'll come down and actually I'll get rid of what I've got. I'll come down and I'll immediately start mining the cobalt. So you work on the slope up. I will start digging up the cobalt.
Move the car so that it's in front of the new hole.
The slope.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just digging up a bunch of cobalt here.
Whereas if I can find it again.
What, the new Have you lost the hole?
I might have.
Of course. I can hear you driving around.
I'm not driving.
What can I hear then? It sounds like something driving around. And that's worrying, isn't it?
I've driven a bit too far.
So it was you driving around?
Maybe.
Of course. I may have made a mistake.
Oh.
Yeah. I can see you 60 meters away, 50 meters, 40 meters, 50. Where are you going?
I'm lining up so that it's easy to access the cargo whilst not crashing into the hole.
Ah, okay. Well, you'll see when you pop down here the mistake that I've made.
Oh, a mistake, you say?
Yeah. No, maybe no.
What kind of mistake could you possibly make? I see.
Yeah.
You just kept digging.
Well, no, I was trying to clump these together, and I've kind of sort of wedged myself in. Can you perhaps help?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I've got a few. Thank you.
Why did they make it so that they could get ridiculously big?
I don't know. They've definitely. This is the problem we ran into when we were doing the what's it called, isn't it?
Yes.
The mine where they've changed it.
And also the iron mine, which is why I needed to change it to a connector.
Yeah, because they've completely. Yeah, exactly. Ah, there's the car. Lovely. Brought the car around very nicely.
I'm a valet.
I'd say more like
Here are your keys, sir.
keys. This is the something century. We don't have keys. We did away with such monstrosities.
Oh no, yeah, it's just a computer system that I hack. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I was going to say you're more like Parker from the Thunderbirds.
I remember that the Thunderbirds exist, and I've watched some of the episodes, but I can't remember who the characters are.
Parker, the butler, Lady Penelope's butler.
I don't remember her having a butler.
Well,
little of it I remember.
Well, we say he's a butler, but he was actually. He also had a criminal past, which made him a fantastic secret agent, and he He was probably one of the best written characters in the Thunderbirds. Although all of them were really well written, I think. For the most part.
We've collected enough cobalt.
Right, do you want to just continue collecting?
Keep
Yeah.
mining. We need more.
We're gonna need it. And I think we'll just take the stone with it as well. We might as well just take the stone with it.
May as well.
There we go. It's 28k cobalt. How is it we picked up cobalt so much faster than we picked up the gold?
Because the gold is like 500 meters underground, whereas this is only like.
Yeah.
20.
That's it. Actually, no. The other thing is the mass of it. I'm looking at that. I'm an idiot. I call myself a scientist, and I made that basic mistake.
Yes.
Atomic mass.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Actually, weight doesn't factor into anything in terms of inventory size.
No, I was actually looking at the weight of it. That's what I was doing. I'm thinking, why are we picking this up so quickly?
Surely we'd be picking up the gold more quickly in that case. Or can't I remember the periodic table either?
Well, that's what's... I've just lost the hole. Where's the hole? There it is. That's what's just stumped me. That the gold is clearly heavier. So, how is this working in Space Engineers that we're picking this up so quickly and digging it up so quickly? Are we doing science from?
Yeah, probably.
Also, I think we may already be out of cobalt, or starting to. Oh no, wait, there's more here. This is just an end. On this side, it doesn't continue, so.
Right.
I think
we
it
may
is.
have enough cobalt for now.
Should we just pick up what's left there then and
Yeah.
drive, take the long journey back? Will you? Why do you do this to me?
What?
For some reason, I can't. Sometimes I just can't click on the cargo container. It just doesn't let me.
You don't have your crosshair around, do you?
Nope. But
it takes practice.
yeah, I've got the other cargo containers down. It's that one, this one at the back, which I now just get it immediately.
It's effectively the same.
Yeah, I say that and I literally immediately got it. Typical. Right, I tell you what, we've got the. Have you picked up? Can you pick up all that cobalt or no?
No.
Right, I'm just. Hold on. I'm just gonna. Oh, you just did what I just did.
Got it.
All right.
Let's go.
Right. So that is now.
That's about 50,000 cobalt.
Oh, that's full. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to keep that on my person. Right. Next stop. The base. And whilst we're at it, if you want to keep an eye on the ore detector, is it in maximum range, by the way?
I put it on maximum range. We got some silicon.
Oh. Okay, I've got a number of things that are marked, so if you want to mark any areas nearby, I've got a number of things that
I'm just going to start shouting out the stuff that I see.
Okay.
And then if you want to have it marked, then we can move over to it and mark it.
Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do then is, hang on a second, I'm going to bring up all of my GPS locations because I've got so many. So if I have them all up, at least if you shout them out, I can tell you whether whether they're there. I've got a lot of iron rocks, I'll tell you that now. So we have a lot of iron that we can get. And I've got magnesium. Oh, and a radioactive rock. I forgot about that one.
Well, if you'd like to start us up.
Right, here we go. I've got everything up.
There's some magnesium to the right-hand side, uranium to the left-hand side.
Okay, where's the magnesium? Oh yeah, I see that. I've actually not got that I've not got that magnesium marked. Oh look, what's next to it?
Oh, look, it's some nickel.
And did you say uranium?
Yeah, uranium and gold.
Why is it gold and uranium always seem to pop together? Alright, so if I stop about... Oh, silicon as well. If I stop about here...
If you stop there,
yeah,
and then mark it as magnesium.
Yep. If you want to do... Are you going to mark it or do you want me to mark them?
You mark it.
Sure thing. GPS.
I'm only marking the active locations rather than the ones that we just know.
Okay. Right. New from current position. Magnesium. Oh, you know what? MG mine. Right. We should probably note the silicon one too. Do you think we should note the nickel?
We've got plenty of nickel in storage. There's some uranium 300 meters ahead.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna get this silicon one. That should be close enough. Brakes, brakes, hand brakes. This is literally not slowing down. We need some better brakes on this. We may need better brakes. SI mine. Go. Right. Uranium, I can't see it.
It's ahead. Adjust 2 o'clock. It's in that rock. Stop.
Stopping.
Or alternatively, it's only a rock that I can see because you phased through it.
Yeah, I was going to say, what rock? I have nothing here.
Stop moving.
Oh, if I stop moving, I was going to say...
You're killing me.
I was going to say, if I can get out of the rock,
Huh.
can you dig the rock?
No, it doesn't exist.
Oh.
Okay. I can still see it, though. I suggest returning to base at this point.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and do that.
But it's right there. It's
But
so weird.
you can't do anything to it.
No, I can't interact with it.
Great. Alright. I'll tell you what, that magnesium you pointed out did not exist before. Because I remember driving around here. Now my concern is all these rocks that I've got labelled, do they even exist? And all these mines, do they even exist anymore? Right. I see magnesium 300 meters away again. What do we need magnesium for?
Explosions.
Aside from that.
Any kind of propellant. Not hydrogen. So it's mostly missiles. And bullets.
Do you see this rock?
You see it? Yes.
Okay, good. That means I can mark that. That's a magnesium rock. I don't know what just happened there. Right. Back towards the base.
There's a nice deposit.
Ice. Oh, we've got plenty of ice. We don't have to worry about that. I see 2 neutral signals ahead of us, again in the direction of the base. It's silicon. Silicon and ice. Oh, is that the ice one you were talking about?
Yes, it is. I don't know how I'm doing it before you do.
Maybe because I have so many different things up.
That might be the case, yes.
So if I mark this silicon here...
Mark it silicon and ice because they're next to each other.
Okay. SI and ice. Mine. Righty. We've got magnesium 120 meters away from there. I'm not going to mark that because when we go for silicon, we'll find the magnesium, and there's magnesium everywhere now in this area. I feel like that area is a very magnesium-rich area. Yeah, see, there's more. This is a huge pocket of magnesium underneath us. Okay. We're about 2 kilometers away, 2.5 kilometers away from base. No, we're not. 3 kilometers away from base. More magnesium. I'm going to ignore that. I'm just going to make a mild detour in this direction. Because there's a rock that I labelled the odd rock because it looks strange. I want to see if it still exists. It was an iron rock. It's 1.4 kilometers away. We need more power on this.
I've set a speed limit on it.
No, it just doesn't have the power to come up the hill.
It does.
No, it's slowed down to 14 meters per second. There we go. Now we're coming along nicely. All right. Less than 2 kilometers away. Magnesium. What's over to our left? Oh, it's nickel. Never mind. To our right hand side. Sorry. I hope this still exists. Because then that means I have to go check every single thing that I've taken.
I'll tell you what, you can just delete all.
Yeah, but if I delete all of them, then we may lose fairly good ones. Like, for example, that Cobolt one.
Find them again, though.
Hope so.
Also, that's why I only keep track of which ones we've got, as in mining.
Well, that exists, but what?
It's mined completely.
Right. I did actually.
Because I think we mined it completely.
Well, I did have an M on it for mined, but I didn't know we'd mined it. I didn't recall ever doing that one. Oh well. Right, and we're back at base almost. Please don't be a tree going. I knew there was Cobolt near the base.
Of course there was.
I had a feeling there was, and then for some reason we just couldn't find it. No. This never existed.
No?
Nope. We've got a rock of Cobolt. Of course we do. I guess we'll come back here for Cobolt.
Yeah.
Right. That's going to give us about 140k Cobolt. Oh boy. Ow.
Yeah, be careful there.
Should be around now. 3 mixed signals. This is it. I swear, if this comes up with Cobolt...
We've got silver, nickel, magnesium and silicon.
Okay.
As the signals here.
Okay. Well, we're back. And it is the end of this video. Hopefully I'm parked up okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we will get the ejectors out, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Space Engineers. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video, and subscribe to the channel, complete with that notification bell to see more episodes. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can do so at www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Your support would be massively appreciated, and there will be access, of course, to outtakes, bloopers for this channel, and also access to the Discord server. In addition to that, you can find me on social media at ecgadgetlp for both Twitter and Instagram. And of course, for those people who have joined me in this video, they're YouTube content creators or Twitch, you'll find their links in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time in Space Engineers.